Accurate, dependable, and late-breaking. This is local and state news on WLEN, Lenawee's local news station.
Hello, Ottawa County. My name is Brian Vish, and this is the WLEN Evening News. Let's get into it. The Alzheimer's Association Northwest Ohio chapter is hosting a free educational program on Thursday, July 31st at 6 p.m. The session, titled Understanding Alzheimer's and Dementia, will take place at the Montpelier Public Library, located at 216 East Main Street in Montpelier, Ohio. The program will cover the basics of Alzheimer's disease, the difference between Alzheimer's and dementia, risk factors, stages, and available treatments. Organizers say the event is designed to offer free support and resources for individuals and families affected by memory loss. To register, contact Mary Beth Torsel at 419-419-5858 or email matorsel@alz.org. Registration is also available through the Alzheimer's Association's helpline at 800-272-3900 or at alz.org/Ohio/events. For additional information or for local support, call the Northwest Ohio chapter at 419-537-1999. The Michigan Department of Transportation is bringing back its Career Fest this summer, offering in-person and virtual sessions for people interested in transportation careers. Career Fest runs July 22nd and 23rd and is expanding this year thanks to a new partnership with Lansing Community College. The in-person session will be held at LCC's West Campus in Lansing on Tuesday, July 22nd from 4 to 7 p.m. Registration is encouraged. A virtual session will follow on Wednesday, July 23rd from 4 to 7 p.m. Registration is required to attend online. MDOT officials say that last year's Career Fest showed strong public interest, and this year's event will feature more than 100 career paths. Attendees can meet MDOT staff, explore job opportunities, and learn about qualifications. More details are available at michigan.gov/MDOT careers. For questions, contact James Foltz at 517-230-8004. A small plane crashed at the Ottawa Executive Airport on Sunday, leaving one dead. Officers from the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office found a plane with heavy damage just off the end of the runway at 5923 Byron Road, according to a press release. The fixed-wing aircraft's sole passenger died in the crash. Police are withholding the victim's identity at this time. MLive.com reports that the incident is under investigation and will be turned over to the Federal Aviation Administration. Lenawee County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a fatal accident involving a riding lawnmower in Woodstock Township. On Sunday afternoon, emergency crews responded to a home in the 11,000 block of Herald Highway. Deputies say a child was accidentally struck by a riding mower operated by the child's grandmother. The sheriff's office reports the grandmother was unaware the child was outside at the time. The child was transported to a local hospital and later pronounced dead. Addison Fire and Somerset Fire Departments assisted at the scene. The incident remains under investigation. In national news, the Trump administration is threatening to cut all federal funding to Harvard University, citing what it calls violent violations of the Civil Rights Act. Federal officials say a recent investigation found the university failed to protect Jewish and Israeli students from harassment and discrimination on campus. The administration warned Harvard that without immediate changes, its federal financial resources are at risk. The letter sent Monday by the Joint Task Force to Combat Anti-Semitism said Harvard was sometimes deliberately indifferent and at other times a willful participant in the harassment. Education Secretary Linda McMahon said the Trump administration is focused on restoring equal enforcement of the civil rights on American campuses. Harvard responded by rejecting the findings, defending its anti-discrimination efforts, and saying it remains committed to protecting Jewish and Israeli students. The dispute over federal funding and campus safety is ongoing. The U.S. Supreme Court has declined to hear an appeal from American Airlines over its failed partnership with JetBlue in the Northeast. The airline was hoping to revive the Northeast Alliance, which would have allowed the two companies to coordinate flights and share revenue at major airports in New York, New Jersey, and Boston. The Justice Department had argued the partnership would hurt competition and consumers, and JetBlue ended the alliance nearly 2 years ago. The Supreme Court's decision lets lower court rulings against the partnership stand. American Airlines called the decision disappointing, saying the alliance had expanded customer options and improved competition when it was in place. JetBlue did not join the appeal. Looking back to Lenawee County, Adrian Public Schools has announced the promotion of Abby Spangler to Director of Student Support Services, pending approval by the Adrian Public Schools Board of Education on July 28th. Spangler will succeed Deb Agnew, who plans to retire at the end of December after a 39-year career. Spangler has been a special education teacher at Adrian High School since August 2018. Before joining Adrian Public Schools, she worked as a teacher and building principal at Summit Academy in Toledo, Ohio. Spangler holds a bachelor's degree in education from Rochester College and a master's in special education from Michigan State University. She is certified as a K-12 administrator and holds teaching endorsements in learning disabilities and autism spectrum disorder. Pending approval, Spangler will work alongside Agnew through December to ensure a smooth transition. The Adrian Public Schools Board of Education will vote on the promotion on July 28th. Agnew's official retirement date is December 30th, 2025. Spangler is expected to continue the district's focus on student advocacy and support services. Siena Heights University in Adrian has announced it will close at the end of the 2025-26 academic year. University leadership, with support from the Adrian Dominican Sisters and the Board of Trustees, cited financial challenges, declining enrollment, and rising costs as the reason for the decision. The university plans to offer a full academic year, including athletics, residential life, and graduation in May 2026. Officials say their top priority is supporting students through the transition and helping those who wish to transfer to other institutions. Siena Heights has served the community for 105 years. The Adrian Dominican Sisters, who founded Siena Heights University in 1919, have released a statement supporting the university's decision to close at the end of the 2026 academic year. The sisters called the decision wise but painful, recognizing the university's financial and demographic challenges in recent years. They praised university leadership, faculty, staff, and benefactors for their efforts to find solutions and provide new opportunities, particularly those aimed at serving rural communities. These sisters emphasized that Siena Heights will continue to offer a full academic year with a focus on honoring the commitments to students, faculty, and staff during the transition. They said their priority is ensuring the university closes honorably and supports every member of the Siena Heights community. They expressed deep gratitude for the university's legacy and the lasting contributions of its graduates to the local community and beyond. And finally tonight, Adrian College President Jeffrey Docking has also released a statement regarding Siena Heights University. Docking said the news represents a significant loss for the city of Adrian, Lenawee County, and the broader community. Docking said Adrian College extends its support to Siena Heights students, faculty, staff, alumni, and families impacted by the decision. The two schools have partnered on local initiatives for years, and Docking said Adrian College stands ready to work with Siena Heights leadership to explore ways to assist during this transition. He emphasized that community unity will be essential moving forward. And that's it for the WLEN Evening News. I'll see you tomorrow, Lenawee. Have a great night.
Count on WLEN, Lenawee's local news station, to keep you informed with accurate and dependable information 24 hours a day.